Ye took a tumble from fame and became an overnight villain after a series of scathing anti-Semitic insults, blaming Jewish people for owning most of the world's wealth. His hateful words were so offensive that we can't repeat it, and even Twitter and Instagram banned him. Not only that, he managed to offend millions of fans by sporting this controversial shirt.
So, the answer to why I wrote White Lives Matter on a shirt is because they do. It's the obvious thing.
Now, some think Kanye might soon be going broke. In an instant, he went from $2 billion strong to just over $400 million, and he stands to lose a lot more.
Because how could the richest black man ever be humbled other than to be made to not be a billionaire in front of everyone off of one comment?
Not only is he losing friends on all sides, but his latest actions may have cost him his family. So, has Kanye finally gone too far?
I've put myself across the line, the point of no return.
His ex-wife Kim Kardashian always had Kanye's back and defended him no matter what.
I've seen him go through a lot. He might say things that might get misinterpreted, but I always know his heart.
But even Kim can only take so much. She now has condemned Kanye's erratic behavior, writing on Twitter that his actions are never okay or excusable. Even more, Kanye could jeopardize custody over his kids. Kim and Kanye's divorce battle is still underway, and custody over the children has not yet been decided. Now, sources say that his wild rants and public outbursts could also be jeopardizing his future with his kids.
No one is questioning how he treats the kids, but the things he is saying and doing certainly could put them at risk being out in public with their father.
And no wonder Ye's own friends are kicking him to the curb. He has a bad tendency of bad-mouthing loved ones in public. Ye and Jay-Z used to be the closest of friends.
That's my brother. We're beyond friends. And like your little brother, things happen sometimes.
But even with Jay, Ye found a way to ruin everything. If anyone knows how to take it too far, it's Kanye. He publicly humiliated Beyonce and Jay-Z and blamed them for not contacting him and Kim after Kim was tied up and robbed in Paris in 2016. Listen to his rant, dissing Jay-Z and Beyonce during one of his concerts.
I was hurt. Beyonce, I was hurt. I've been sitting here to give y'all the truth. Jay-Z called me, bro. You still ain't called me. Talk to me like a man.
Needless to say, the friendship between the rappers just never was the same after that. Even Kanye admitted in an interview that they barely speak now.
But what really hurt me, you can't bring my kids into my wife into it. You brought my family into it. Now that's a problem with me. That's a real problem. But you know that he crossed the line.
Jay-Z and Beyonce are not the only victims. Kanye constantly lashes out at Kim on social media, especially about the way she is raising their kids. Kanye hates that his children are allowed on social media and blames Kim for the kids being spoiled.
I had to go on Instagram and I had to turn up. I had to fight for it. And I don't agree with certain things as a dad.
But it seems that in Ye's mind, he can say and do whatever he likes and he won't face any consequences.
I don't know anyone, that up as much as I have that's still as successful. So I want to prove that you can get fat, you can say the wrong things, you can the whole
and you can be president of the United States.
Well, yeah.
But now, Kanye really did go too far. He offended almost the entire world when he wore this shirt. The publicity stunt caused major waves across social media and the press and was met with utter disgust.
Shock, horror, rage. There is no excuse for this.
But Kanye wasn't done yet. Not long after that, he took to Twitter and posted a jaw-dropping anti-Semitic comment. Even worse, he sees nothing wrong with how he acts out.
I will not apologize for having a bit of salt in my words, so I really don't care about people's response to that. The things I say are on behalf of God, but God is definitely using me.
It's because of statements like that that some people think Kanye might be losing his mind.
There's a chance it might come from a crazy person. So I can say anything I want to say. You cannot give me any advice. I have the ideas.
Actually, he has in the past opened up about his mental struggles.
This is like a sprained brain, like having a sprained ankle. And if someone has a sprained ankle, you're not gonna push on him more. With us, once our brain gets to a point of spraining, people do everything to make it worse.
But really, are these the actions of a madman or the actions of a grandiose artist with a god complex?
That's who I think I am, a god.
Kanye himself defends his behavior, saying people are just trying to use his mental health against him.
When I bring up the truth, they're gonna say, you didn't get enough sleep. It's because of your health. They're gonna call me names for my truth.
But his friends and other celebs are dissing him. No one wants anything to do with him anymore. And in light of his recent Twitter posts, many celebrities are taking a stand against him.
I think we have to call it is. These comments are hateful.
I burst into tears. I woke up and burst into tears.
Yeah.
It's just abhorrent.
Yeah.
It's abhorrent behavior. I hope he gets help. I hope his children get help from him.
Wow.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
Friends actor David Schwimmer flat out called Kanye a bigot, writing on Instagram, "If we don't call someone as influential as Kanye out, then we are complicit. Silence is complicity." Even Kim and her sisters lashed out against Kanye. And fun fact, according to TMZ, Kanye hired Johnny Depp's lawyer, Camille Vasquez, to represent his business interests. However, given his recent rants, Camille dropped him as a client. But once again, the rapper thought he was untouchable. Just listen to this astonishing comment.
I could say anti-Semitic things and Adidas can't drop me. Now what? Now what?
As it happens, Adidas did drop him, causing him to lose $1.5 billion in net worth in just one day.
Then my payroll got cut by Adidas immediately. I'm not worried. I'm just not worried, period.
But actually, he should be worried. Really worried. Adidas helped turn Kanye's Yeezy shoe and clothing brand into a multi-billion-dollar empire. In fact, his partnership with Adidas made up 75% of his fortune. Earlier this year, Kanye was worth around $2 billion. Now, it's only around $400 million. Other big brands and corporations also want nothing to do with Kanye. For instance, the prestigious talent agency CAA also dropped him as a client. Kanye's concert touring representatives cut ties with him, and a film and TV studio just announced they will no longer release a recently completed Kanye West documentary, saying, "We cannot support any content that amplifies his platform." In addition, fashion house Balenciaga also ditched him. Somehow, Kanye doesn't even seem bothered that he is losing millions of dollars.
At that same day, Balenciaga was taking my imagery off of their site, and I said, this is the happiest day of my life. I'd rather have people who are really with me and not people who are just trying to use me.
Even U.S. banking giant JP Morgan kicked Kanye out and gave him only a few months to find another bank. But it's not only Ye's business ventures and bank accounts that are seriously hurting. His music might also be suffering. There's already an outcry for his music to be banned on streaming platforms like Spotify and Apple, with one record label actually cutting all ties with him. It seems like this might actually be the end of Kanye West. So what is the deal with Ye? Is he losing his mind, or does he just not care who he offends? Let us know what you think, and stay tuned for more celebrity bombshells.